Quick, I'd like to thank the Bruins for recognizing Buffalo firefighter Jason Arno. Very nice. Our thoughts are with his family.
What did you think of the way that UPL stood in there, I guess as long as he could, just based on the way that the game went?
He did just that, Lance. He made a couple incredible saves, second period specifically. In the game, obviously 3-0 with 5.5 left or 6 minutes left. We pulled the goalie, and then it was just, obviously a different ending after that. But massive separation after that. But it was 3-0 with 5 minutes left. I thought Upi did a really good job. This is a team, obviously, that's had its way in this building with the league or throughout the league. They hold teams accountable for just the simple details, and we weren't good in the details tonight, and obviously had to pay the price. And a handful of times Upi was real good when the details lacked. And these are the games that you've got to look in the mirror after them, and it'll show you. You look at the video, and it'll show you lots of little details that you will be held accountable for against teams that can execute back, and they're one of them.
Did you feel that way in the first period and obviously come out of that scoreless?
First period, I think the chances were 6-6. I'm pretty certain from our video coaches. Point is, the game didn't get away from us in the first period. I think it got away from us in the second a bit, but we still had opportunities. And I thought tonight we didn't play with our pace that we needed. We didn't get to that game. I thought we didn't do some things that could have helped us get to that pace, and at moments we were a little bit stubborn. And again, good teams and hold you accountable for details and to do details most of the nights, and tonight was one of them.
Do you feel like the group played frustrated at times, especially after they make it 2-0?
I did. There was some frustration on the bench. Obviously, you're there, you feel it, and you see it. It's something that there's going to be things that are frustrating. You can't play frustrated, and I think at times we did. We played a little bit frustrated, and again, when you play an efficient team, it's going to run the risk of it haunting you, and it did tonight.
What did you think of Stillman in his debut? He seemed to bring a lot of energy off the jump.
Yeah, a lot of energy. Obviously, it's a tough spot for him. It's going to take him some time. He's aggressive by nature guy. We want him to be aggressive, but obviously you're playing as a pair, you're playing as a unit of 5, and every motion and movement you make, certainly this is not an easy team to have your first game against. So, but love his aggressive play, and I think he'll be a good addition.
I understand there are boundaries to what you can say about penalty calls, stuff like that, but it seemed that tripping call on UPL was a big momentum turner. How do you kind of control the reaction and try to settle the bench after something that felt so frustrating?
Yeah, I do believe that call was a huge momentum. Let's face it. It's a 0-0, and all of a sudden it's 1-0, and this building is alive, and they're shot of adrenaline through their team. So that was an unfortunate call. Obviously, the referees felt it was a trip. When I talked to him, I thought that Upi played the puck and came out and played the puck, but that's what happens. There's plenty of game to move on from it, and you're going to have challenges like that. So, but it obviously was a momentum swing, and we couldn't reel it back in. So, usually when you can't reel it back in, you weren't as dialed in as you needed to be, and I think that was the case overall.
Thank you.